The following is an article written by Charles Blanchard, published in Volume 1, Number 3 of the Christian World Evangel, which was the newsletter of Christian Workers University. Publication was March 15, 1930. Christian World Evangel. Every word of this significant name for a religious journal is striking. The very word Evangel has a musical and moving sound. There is poetry in the word. Instantly one thinks of that wondrous word of the seer of Patmos. And I saw a great angel flying in the midst of the heavens, having the everlasting gospel to preach. It is the picture of heaven's interest in humankind, the messenger from the skies to the streets of men. Somehow heaven and earth are linked together by this evangel of God's grace to men. It is the symbol of the divine love, the expression of God's concern for the world. This evangel is for all the world. Go ye into all the world and preach gospel to every creature. Make disciples of all nations. This gospel of the kingdom is to be preached among all the nations, for a testimony unto them. It is God's testimony to his Son. It is a world evangel. It is for all men, and it is unto the ends of the earth and to the end of time. There is no limit to its all-inclusiveness. All the world, all nations, every creature, unto the uttermost, unto the end of the world. It is the divine plan. It is the dream of the infinite to thus save a world. God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth on him should not perish but have everlasting life. We are grown so familiar with this golden text of the Bible that it has lost its deep significance. Like all God's gifts, we take this greatest of all gifts as a matter of course, or reject his love and his Son, as we receive without gratitude the gifts that multiply in all our daily lives, or, as so often happens, we simply refuse to open our hearts to the blessing of the everyday living in the dark, when we might walk in the sunlight as the children of God. How impoverished we are when we might all be rich in the things of God, the things of the everyday and of all our common lives. For the best things are absolutely free, if we will have them so. For God, who spared not his own Son, but delivered him up for us all, how shall he not also with him freely give us all things? The all things of his love and grace may be had for the asking and the receiving. The trouble in my life, and in yours, perhaps, is that we do not ask, or else we ask amiss. It is, after all, so easy to miss the best things. It is the tragedy in most of our lives. The pathos of it may be seen all around us, in our own hearts, in our own homes, in our churches and communities. Wretched poverty, spiritual poverty, prevails. It is pitiful, sometimes provoking. God does not become impoverished by giving. But the trouble is we will not receive. If ye, being evil, know how to give good gifts unto your own children, how much more shall your Father in heaven give good gifts unto all that ask him? In another place it is written, Give his Holy Spirit unto them that ask him. But we do not ask. We do not receive. We live in poverty all our lives, who might be rich, who might receive the unsearchable riches, did we but search for them as one seeking a hidden treasure. It is the adventure of the soul to which God calls us. It is to the search for hidden treasures, for the purchase of the pearl of great price. Self-denial? Yes, that we may be enriched. Spending? Yes, that we may have the priceless possessions. Self-giving? Yes, that in losing our life we may find it. For he that will save his life shall lose it, but he that will lose his life for my sake and the gospel's sake shall keep it unto life eternal. But not to angels from heaven has God entrusted the world evangel, but to men. It was to the men of Galilee that the messenger from the skies said, Why stand ye idly gazing up into heaven? This same Jesus, who ye have seen depart, shall so come again as ye have seen him depart. But he will not come again till the gospel of the kingdom has been preached among all the nations, to every creature, in order to make disciples of all nations. For the kingdom of heaven is a world kingdom. Spiritual kingdom, made up of redeemed humanity out of every nation under heaven. It is a universal kingdom. It is a Christian message for all mankind, that all may seek and serve and share.